Hello everyone, today we are going through the top 10 feel good films of all time and let's get started. 10th one on the list is Green Book. This movie is the latest released movie on our list and very great film. This Oscar winning film of 2018 tells the story about a relationship between a driver and his boss who is a musician going for a world tour and things they face in the trip in the rest of the story. This partially wrote film include many subgenres such as romance, comedy and more. We believe you will like this movie. Catch this film in Sony Live. Ninth one on the list is The Terminal. The Terminal tells us about the story of a guy from Europe who gets trapped in an airport in New York and he can't go back due to military emergency in Europe and denied permission to United States. How he managed to live in that airport is the rest of the story. This brilliant film is from Steven Spielberg and starring Tom Hanks as main lead. When these two brilliant people join, what we get is one of the best films of all time. Catch these films in Prime Video. 8th one on the list is Three Idiots. Three Idiots is one of the most successful Indian movie starring Amir Khan, R. Madhavan, Sharman Joshi and Kareena Kapoor as main leads and directed by Rajkumar Hirani, one of the few directors who never failed to impress the audience. Three Idiots tells us the story about the student in an Indian engineering college and is a satire about the social pressure under an Indian education system. When this film released, this was the highest grossing films of all time in India. Catch this film in Netflix and Amazon Prime. 7th one on the list is Intouchables. Intouchables is a French film tells the story about a rich man in wheelchair and a day carer who is broke, looking after him and a relationship between them. Some of you may ring a bell. Yes, it later remade in Tamil as Thora. But even if you see the remake, Intouchables is still a great film to watch. This film been remade to multiple languages and almost all the remakes were really successful. You can watch this film in Netflix. It surely will be great to watch. 6th one on the list is Groundhog Day. This is a brilliant film directed by Harold Ramis and main lead by Bill Murray. This is one of the funniest films of all time. The film tells us the story about a TV weatherman covering the annual Groundhog Day event in Pennsylvania, who becomes trapped in a time loop, forcing him to relive. 5th one on the list is Good Will Hunting. Good Will Hunting is 1997 film. Is not just a feel-good film, but one of the best movies of all time. This great film, backed by stellar performance of Robin Williams, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. This great film tells us about the story of an unrecognized genius who is out of jail and the relationship between the therapist acted by Robin Williams. This film is a must-watch for all the movie lovers. 4th one on the list is Amélie. It is a French 2001 film tells the story of a shy waitress played by André Tautou, who decided to change the lives of those around her for the better while struggling with her own isolation. This is another beautiful film which will surely lift your spirit. This film directed by Jean-Pierre Jeunet and the main lead by André Tautou. Language may be a barrier, but it's a must-watch. 3rd one on the list is It's a Wonderful Life. This film is the oldest films in our list. It's a Wonderful Life is a 1946 film main lead by James Stewart, one of the best actors of all time. And without a doubt, this is one of his best films. Film tells us the story about an angel which sent from heaven to help a desperately frustrated business person by showing him what life would have been like if he had never existed. There is a small fantasy element in this film, which makes the film more beautiful. 2nd one on the list is Pursuit of Happiness. This is rather a very popular film, and if someone still don't see this film, please watch it as soon as possible. Starring Will Smith and his real-life son Jaden Smith. Pursuit of Happiness is a biographical film about a struggling salesman takes custody of his sons and he is poised to being a life-changing professional career. The relationship between father and his son is still refreshing. You can watch this film in Prime Video. First one on the list is Forrest Gump. Forrest, a man with low IQ, recounts the early years of his life when he found himself in the middle of key historical events. All he wants now is to reunite with his childhood sweetheart Jenny. Whatever the thing that make you unhappy is watch this film and we are sure this film will make you better. If this film didn't help, we don't know what will help you. This is the second film of our list by Tom Hanks and is one of the best films of all time. Watch this film if you still didn't watch this film. You can watch the film in Netflix and Amazon Prime Video. These are the top 10 films we will lift your spirit, and if you feel any other movies should be included, please post that in the comments. You probably know this is a vast genre and we couldn't add so many great films like Shawshank Redemption, Chef, La La Land and more. Sorry for that and hope you guys liked the video and thanks again for watching.